Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In Rohingya Zindagi, this is our first English program. Today we have a distinguished guest, our beloved sister. We have known Sister Aisha for quite a long time, I think. It has been 8 years. First time today, I would like to ask Sister Aisha's journey in Islam. So, inshallah, Sister Aisha would introduce herself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sister Aisha.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you very much for agreeing to interview with me today.
Thank you for asking me. I was very honored.
Yeah, it's been always a pleasure to know you. You're a very pleasant person. One thing everybody in the community, the Rohingya community, talks about you is how warm and how smiley you are. So today, I think we would like to know a little bit about yourself. What's your original name and how you come to know about Islam and all that?
Well, my original name, my birth name is Helke. I've always known about Islam, but I've only known about what the government, the media say, right up until a point where I met all of you. And then that's when things sort of like started to change, when I started to hear it from Muslim people, from the right people, other than from just what I'm hearing on the TV. And it progressed from there.
You know, Stage, when I first came to Australia,
Yeah.
I felt, I know the Western culture quite well because before I came, I watched a lot of Hollywood movies, so I thought I know the culture very well. Then when I came here, then I realized, no, it's not what I know. It's very different. Every culture is very different. There were a lot of minor details in the culture or in the way of life that were very, very difficult sometimes to adjust to. So for you, you brought up as a Australian up to until 38 years of your age,
Yes.
and then you converted to Islam. How that affected to your daily life, basically, with your friends and adjusting with the new cultural norms and also religious norms that you're practicing now?
Yeah.
Yep.
I found out who my true friends were. They had stopped talking to me, like after being friends for so long, stopped talking to me, stopped inviting me to places and things like that. And I'd say, why? Why can't we do this or something like that? And they say, oh, because you're Muslim now, we didn't think you'd want to come. That kind of stuff. It was a bit disheartening, but I've dealt with it.
Yep.
I've copped a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
And I've had people tell me that I've gone mentally in the head, that I'm a terrorist. And I just think, well, that's fine. You want to think, you don't know me, you don't know who I am. That's the way I have strangers off the street, just come up to me and say that really nasty things, and I just smile and I say thank you, and I just keep walking. And but I don't see why I should have to change for who I am, for what I am today. I don't want to change. I don't want to go back to my old life. I want to stay who I am today because I am so much happier, and I want to keep learning Islam. I want to learn more and more. When I first became Muslim, I didn't know what to do. I had no idea. But I had lots of lovely people teach me, and I have gone from the bottom to, I'm slowly progressing upwards. I'm not going downwards, I'm going up. I'm praying a lot better than I used to, reading the Quran, going to the mosque more often when they have reopened, hopefully soon.
You know, when I first received a group of Rohingya refugees from the airport and took them to their new house, I showed them how to turn the light on, how to turn the stove on and off, for example, how the washing machines operates and all that. The next day, about 10 a.m., I came back, all the lights were on. So I asked them, why didn't you turn the light off? They said, you showed us how to turn the light on, but you did not show us how to turn it off. That was then because they came to the refugee camp at the age of 5 or 6, and about 20 years they were there. They didn't have running tap water or electricity in their whole life. But now you visit them a lot, you know them, you know a lot of them like you are one of them family members. What would you say in last 8 years, how much progress they have made in terms of adopting Australia as a country, integrating in the society, culturally, socially, economically, and all of that?
You have all progressed a lot. Going to schools, I've seen study, work-wise, the soccer team being made, everybody working hard at making their goals to succeed in their dreams and what they want to do.
Yeah.
Pharmacists, I think maybe doctor, I can't remember. I get told lots of stuff of who's doing what and who's graduated, who wants to be this and that. You've done wonderful. You started you come here for your new life and you struggled to come here, and you've all just slowly worked his way up to get to where you want to be today. And I think it's amazing.
What is the one thing are influenced by the Rohingya community?
Your nature, your kindness, your welcome. I can sit here all night and just answer just how we welcome, you all welcomed us into the family straight away.
Yeah.
It's like instant, like we formed one big family. Yeah.
No, yourself is a very kind person, to get in. But
that's the way I was brought up.
Yeah.
Always be nice, be kind to everyone, and respect. I love to smile. It brings out, it makes people happy. If someone's having like a bad day and they need someone to smile at them, to cheer them up, and I've been known to do that. Like out in public, I stop people and I go, "Are you okay? You need help? Do you need a hug?" I do something to try and cheer that person up, and I've got a lot of, "You've just made my day." That's it, and I'm like, well, good, because that was my, that's what I meant to do. Yeah. So that was my purpose.
Yeah. So. Well, thank you for being nice and smiley. That's, we need that energy in this society. What bring you to Islam? What trigger?
Oh, what trigger? It's just made me so happy. It really has. I found my happiness. I found not all my life I've not been happy. Within myself I haven't been happy. Growing up I know that, and I was soul searching for a long time. And for 38 years, to be honest. Did that for a long time, and till I met all of you beautiful people coming to my life and started teaching me little by little and teaching me the right way, like I've said earlier, other than the media, and then got invited to go to the mosque. And I said, I can't go to the mosque. I'm not Muslim. They're like, no, you don't have to be Muslim to go to a mosque. Like, yeah. So it's sort of like a little bit funny, but then, no, you can go to a mosque. And I'm like, I don't have to be Muslim. Like, no, you don't have to. And it was in the time of Ramadan. So I thought, okay, I'll go. And I went. And the moment I walked into the ladies' room at the mosque was the moment my heart changed forever. I walked in there, and the splakia, which is still here today, is opened. My heart just opened, and my eyes, everything was just wow. So I started, I sat up at the back in the ladies' room, and because I'd been going for like 4 nights, I'd say about like the 3rd night in, all the ladies, they were watching me, they're like, oh, I'd see all these ladies, they just come in, they take notice and all that, and I was sat up at the back. And I had about 2 or 3 ladies come up to me going, excuse me, sister, we've been watching you the last few nights. We want to introduce ourselves. And me being shy as I am, I'm like, okay. And they're like, assalamu alaikum. They kissed my cheek and things like that. And I was shy, but I was trying not to be rude at the same time. And because they knew each other, and they're like, oh, we would like for you to pray with us. And I'm like, no, that's fine. You can sit. No, we would like you to pray with us. Oh, no, it's okay. I'm fine sitting up here watching, And they've gone to sit on the mats and set their mats up and all this. And they turn back to me and they're like, sister, come pray with us. I'm like, no, it's okay. Sister, come pray with us. Like, demanding, but very nice demanding, the loveliest demanding. And I went, okay, I'm coming. So I sat down beside her and she said, follow me, I will guide you. And that was my moment. I'd made my decision. This is it. I want to become Muslim. And I walked out after that, the prayer had finished. I walked out and I said, yes, I'm going to do this. And then I asked someone to help set it up. And by the following Monday, because I'd asked for just a couple of days to get myself together and asked for a couple of really close friends of mine who I love dearly to attend. And by that following Monday afternoon, I'd done my shahada. And I've never ever looked back. And I have no intention to. And I have not regretted it one bit.
Alhamdulillah. Do you have anything to say to the audience? I'm assuming most of our audience are Rohingya and also a lot of Muslims and my friends in from different cultural background in different countries. What do you want to tell all of us?
Muslims are good people. And if you really want to learn about, for people who are non-Muslim, who just believe the one thing that we're all terrorists, we're not. And if you want to learn the truth, then start going about it the right way. Speak to the right people. Attend the mosque. Speak to a imam. Speak to anyone. Don't listen to the media. Because the media has all wrong. Yeah.
Recently in Malaysia and in Bangladesh and in Saudi Arabia, there is a kind of rumor or propaganda, it seems, that Rohingyas are lazy. They expect others to do things for them, and they are dirty. All those negative things. And what would you have to tell them, those who believe that?
It's very, very untrue. Because I know it's not true. And for people, they want to think like that and just judge and whatever else. They need to see for themselves, learn for themselves. Go to the houses, spend time, do things like that.
But some may argue that we have been to their places. For example, in Malaysia, we say we've been to their area, but they are so dirty. They live like animals. That's what they say.
But then I say, did you walk into the home with an open mind and open heart? Are you there to see what their house looks like, or are you there to see the person? When I visit people, I'm here to see you. I'm not here to look at your house. I don't care if your dishes aren't done or if the laundry's not done. That's not why I'm here.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your bit of story with us. And I hope our people will get inspired by your story to keep smiling all the time and being kind and nice. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you in the way you are and keep benefiting others. And thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me and asking whatever you feel. I'm most honoured.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.